There's no evidence at all supporting these allegations, no evidence at all.
I wouldn't buy the argument that it means that it's not true.
Quebec Liberals say that former leader Pablo Rodriguez's name is one step closer to being cleared following an internal investigation into an alleged vote-buying scandal. It's a 39-page document authored by former Judge Jacques Fournier that says that the text messages that brought Rodriguez down could have been doctored. The PQ, on the other hand, says that it's too early to come to any conclusions.
In life, it's often the case that you cannot prove the contrary.
Let's wait for other inquiries to tell us what really happened here, but I doubt that there's just nothing.
The report looks at messages suggesting that party members were offered $100 or brownies to vote for Rodriguez. While Fournier says the text may be a fabrication or montage, he also says he can't rule out vote buying because he never had access to the original messages. The Journal de Montréal, which first reported the story in November, says it refused to share the messages to protect its source.
No evidence supporting the allegations, forthing testimony under oath. It has a certain and an obvious value for us.
The PQ daring the Liberals to act on their confidence.
They could reinstate him as a leader of the Parti libéral du Québec. So let's wait for that. It's not going to happen.
It was a difficult period of time, and I respect his decision.
The text messages first surfaced last fall and ultimately led Rodriguez to step aside in December, saying that he didn't want to be a distraction for the party during an election year. There's also no evidence to suggest that a former Liberal MNA or a CAQ MNA were the authors of those very same messages. Quebec's anti-corruption unit, also known as UPAC, is also conducting a parallel criminal investigation.
If UPAC is interested, it's because there's a potential criminal activity.
Political analysts say the bigger question now is what this means for the next Liberal leader. They say that frontrunner Charles Millard will have to roll up his sleeves if he is to inherit a party still facing unanswered questions.
He'll need the time to go back to the base, reiterate the importance of changing the way things are done based on whatever the outcomes of UPAC.
That uncertainty reflected by Liberal voters on the street.
Of course, there's a lack of trust. We were supporting, my husband and I, the guy who's now going to be the leader, so we're pretty happy.
Not sure if it's just internal politics or if it was an actual scandal. Either way, it's a scandal.
I think the trust in leadership as a general rule isn't that great in the province at the moment.
In Montreal, Zachary Cheung, City News.